For decades, Pat Sajak has been a familiar face in American households, known worldwide as the charismatic host of Wheel of Fortune. But behind the smiling demeanor and quick wit, Pat reportedly lived a side of life that few people ever knew about, a double life that remained private for over 30 years, only recently coming to light. While the details are still being pieced together, the revelations show a man who, despite fame and public admiration, managed to keep certain aspects of his personal world carefully hidden, balancing his public persona with private experiences that were deeply personal and sometimes complicated. Over the course of 3 decades, Pat maintained his iconic role on television, presenting puzzles to millions of viewers, attending events, and cultivating the image of the dependable, affable host. Yet, behind the scenes, he was quietly managing another side of life, relationships, personal interests, and choices that rarely intersected with the public eye. This dual existence required careful navigation, secrecy, and the discipline to maintain a consistent public image while privately exploring dimensions of life unknown to even those closest to him. The revelation of this double life highlights a broader truth about fame. Even the most recognizable and seemingly transparent figures carry hidden stories, struggles, and experiences that the public rarely sees. For Pat, the private side of life may have been motivated by the desire to protect loved ones, maintain professional integrity, or simply preserve a sense of personal autonomy in a world where everything is scrutinized. The quiet balance between public admiration and private reality is a challenge that many celebrities face, but in Pat's case, it remained remarkably concealed for decades. Now that the story has emerged, it paints a more nuanced picture of a man who has lived in the spotlight for years yet never allowed fame to fully define who he was in private. It reminds audiences that the lives of public figures are far more complex than what appears on screen, and that even a legendary television host can have a life layered with secrecy, complexity, and deeply personal choices. Pat Sajak's story is ultimately a testament to discretion, careful management of personal boundaries, and the hidden dimensions of life that exist behind every public persona.